Thanks for joining me. My name's Allison. Welcome to my channel. It's Tarot Tuesday. All your questions are answered live. I've got some great questions that came in this week. I'm telling you, I absolutely love this audience. We have some of the best viewers and the best questions. I really love it. And I just wanted to go ahead and say one of the things that I like is that, they're really heartfelt questions. And I love that. And I appreciate that because that's the kind of people I want to work with. I really feel for that. I don't like the BS. And so I feel like this is really straightforward. And I think you can tell that's how I do my tarot. It's pretty straightforward. I'm transparent and I'm totally down to earth. So I really appreciate the questions that are coming in. I think they're great. A lot of love questions tonight. And that's something I just want to touch on very briefly. At the end of my Zodiac readings now, I'm actually ending it with about a 10 to 15 minute love reading for people that are single and you're looking for somebody. I was actually doing it for people that were in a relationship that were having a rough time, but I think it was during Gemini or one of the, I think it was during an air sign. I had spirit come in and say, no, you're going to be helping people that are single looking for someone. So I have switched that up. So you might see one where I'm trying to help people that are not in a harmonious relationship that are having some issues. But now moving forward, it's only going to be for single people. So, that message came in loud and clear. I think I actually stopped it in the reading and I switched it up for the question and I went forward. So look for that at the end of the Zodiac readings. And let me go ahead and start. I just want to make a couple of quick announcements as quick as I can because I like to talk. The first one is look for the podcasts. I have a lot that are coming out. The most recent one was with Dr. Hannah Roberts, where we talked about GLP-1, the game changer. It's the weight loss drugs that include drugs like Ozempic, Mounjaro. I personally am taking tirzepatide, and that's why I had her on, because it is a game changer. Listen, I am disciplined, and if I can't get the weight off, there's an issue. And so I sought this out because my friend was taking it and she had great results. So I decided to try it. And you know what? I think it's the greatest decision I ever made in my adult life as far as my health goes. If you have visceral fat, you need to get rid of it. That's the most deadly fat you can carry around. I never in my life thought I'd be fat. I was an athlete. So just want to throw that out there. So look for the podcast coming. I'm trying to get the best people on that I possibly can. And of course, we have Tarot Tuesday. Every Tuesday, 7 p.m., I go live and I answer your questions. This is through donation based. All my other videos are free. When I redo the tarot readings, it is donation based. So if you want a question answered, you do have to make a donation on PayPal. It is a $10 minimum. People were asking me questions about that before. And it is going to be a $10 minimum. The people that have been submitting on PayPal, that has not been an issue. I actually didn't have to say it out loud, but I feel like I need to moving forward. It is a $10 minimum. Please state your question in the add a note section on PayPal, and that is going to be www.paypal.me/ and then it will be my name, Allison with one L, so that's ALISON, my middle initial A, and my last name Wagner, WAGNER. You submit your questions before or during the show, and they will be answered live. You can do it in a super chat. That's not an issue. They do take out a cut. Just that's why I don't do super chats per se, but I don't, it's okay. I'll go ahead and answer your question. It's not the end of the world. Any late submissions are going to be answered live the following week, the following Tarot Tuesday. And something that if you're not aware of, if this is your first time, one lucky participant will be randomly selected for a free 30-minute reading with me. So that's out of all the people that donate tonight, I choose one winner, and the people that have already donated, I have their names in here. So anybody new, I have blank pieces of paper. I'll write your name on it, throw it in, and that's where we'll go ahead and choose somebody for tonight. Hi, Lisa. Hi, everybody. So that's going to be something that I think it's great. The people that have had their readings love it, and they still ask questions on Tarot Tuesday. I love it. So that's very flattering. Thank you. Like I said, I've got some great clients. And you have 30 days to use. If you're the winner, you have 30 days to use it, or you're going to lose it. It's going to expire, because that's the whole point. I want you to use it. If you don't, then I'll just assume that you were shy or you didn't want it done. And I also can do it remotely, in the sense of I can pre-record it for you. You know, if we're in different time zones, I do have that option actually on my website for people. So, you know, don't feel left out if that's the issue. And for those of you that don't know, I do have a missing person consultation. And I'm just going to read this because I don't want to leave anything out. Discuss your missing persons case with Allison to see if this is the appropriate service for you and your loved ones. Learn what to expect before, during, and after your missing persons psychic reading is done. Learn how you need to prepare and what kind of results you can expect. Allison is fully transparent. You can tell by my personality, that's exactly who I am. And not the consultation, you don't need to record that. But when we get into the sessions, if you choose to go with me, I'm going to have you recorded over Zoom, because you're going to be emotional. You're not going to remember all the details. I'm channeling. I'm busy, so I'm not going to remember all the details. And I want you to be able to go back and play it a couple of times so you can get the information. And if you're working with a private investigator or law enforcement or somebody else or other family members, you've got this video to show them, like, this is the information. So for example, you know, like, I have the ability to look through somebody else's eyes, and it's the weirdest thing. It started happening about 5 years ago. And whether it's going to be, if it's a crime, whether it's the victim or the perpetrator, I can get into their eyes, or a bystander in the audience. I mean, it is weird, but I'm using it for good. I have to get into a deep state and I channel, but I am able to tap into that. So if this is something that you're interested in, or you think somebody else might be interested in, go ahead and reach out to me. It's, like, again, it's on my website. And of course, and I should just say this too, the note is, this is the initial consultation before we move forward with any psychic readings or psychic sessions. And of course, I do tarot readings. So I do personal intuitive readings by Zoom, 30-minute and 60-minute sessions. If you haven't had one, this is a good opportunity for you to submit a question on Tarot Tuesday, one question. And if you like it, then we can go ahead and do a 30 or 60-minute. That's why I always say this is kind of like dipping your toes in tarot if you've never had a reading done before. So anyways, that's available on my site. And last time I checked, I'm booked out until September 30th. Now I have been taking bookings off the calendar. Like, so in other words, I have them scheduled, but it's not actually on my calendar on the website. I don't like the calendar on my website. I need to get a different one. I have GoDaddy, and I cannot wait to leave them because I don't like the way it's structured. It's very difficult. So I actually take clients off book. So I think I'm booked out till mid-October, but don't quote me on that. On the website, I think it says till the 30th. So if you have a session that you'd like to book with me, fill out the contact form and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And my website is going to be in the description below, and that is going to be TarotbyAlison, and that's Allison with one L, ALISON.com. Okay. Now, you can find me on YouTube right here where we're at. You can also find me on Rumble. I need everyone to go over there, and if you're following me here, to also follow me on Rumble. The reason, you know what YouTube is like with censorship. Eventually, I might get censored and taken off. So you can probably follow me on Rumble. So if you can do both, that would be great. You can always watch me only on YouTube, but Rumble would be the backup channel. So please go ahead and follow me over there. I only have like 20 people there. I've got like over 4,000 people on YouTube. So if you could start following me over there. It is a new channel. You know, this one, my YouTube's been around for a while, but my Rumble is, I don't know, just a couple months old. If you could follow me over there, that would be great. I am on TikTok and Instagram, but I don't post much there right now. And of course, you know, my website. And I just want to say a special thank you to all my new subscribers and returning viewers. You guys are phenomenal. And it's reflected in the questions that you ask on Tarot Tuesday and the clients that I get to see that are coming to me. You know, I know that some of you have recently discovered me, but I'm telling you, the quality of my clients, I just love you. I feel so blessed and so grateful. Thank you very much. And I wouldn't just say that. I really am grateful. I have some wonderful people coming to me. And I will, of course, And I know we're going to get into Tarot Tuesday. Thank you guys for indulging me. I want to say a big thank you to my moderators, Jim Montgomery and Lakeside Laura. I don't know if Laura's here tonight. And Lisa, thank you, Lisa, from Deep Dives in the Desert. She's also here. So I have 2 rules. We're going to roll now into Tarot Tuesday. So thank you for listening, guys. And if you could, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you could, I've got 2 rules. 1 question per show. So you'll see some repeat names because people are submitting questions each show. The other one is no bad language. And that might sound silly, but YouTube is all about censorship. So you have to word it carefully. And now if you send it through PayPal, you don't. I will reword it if it's a dicey kind of question. That way, when I speak it on YouTube, I can censor a little bit. I'm not about censorship. You won't see that in a session with me, but because it's YouTube, everybody knows it's all about censorship. All right, so I'm going to let you know how to submit a question one more time before we roll into it. I was not able to post it in the chat before. I'm sorry. I could not do that before. I might be able to do that in the future. I have to figure it out. I did it one time and I don't remember how I did it. Anyways, so if you want your question answered live, you want to post it on PayPal. And this is, God, I'm tongue-tied. Okay, so if you want to post your question to me, it's through PayPal. It's donation-based tonight. It's a $10 minimum for all questions. In your add a note section, that's where you want to post your question. And this is, again, I'm going to say it one more time before we roll into this. It's paypal.me/Allison with 1 L. That's ALISON, middle initial A, last name Wagner, like the composer, WAGNER. That's where you can send your super chat. It's also in the description below. So you should definitely be able to find it, or you can send a super chat. You can submit your questions before, during, or after the show. They'll be answered live. Any late submissions, because the last reading I do for every Tarot Tuesday, I do a general reading for the collective. If a question comes in after that, I'm just going to answer it the following Tuesday. It's not a big deal, but just look for it. You'll have to watch it next time. Okay, so here we go. Thanks, everybody. Okay, so that was kind of a long intro, but you know I have a lot of announcements to make. Okay, so the first question is from Linda, and she is one of my repeat clients and my repeat Tarot Tuesday viewers. Thank you, Linda. So Linda's question is, I am preparing to relocate out of state. Does it look like a prosperous move for me? Thank you, Linda. Okay, Linda, thank you for your question. Let's go ahead and pull some cards for Linda. All right. Does it look like a prosperous move? All right. We have the Hierophant, the Strength card, and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so very interesting energy, Linda. I want to show you the cards because this is a slightly different deck. We've got the Hierophant. This is the oldest one. The oldest one wants you to ask the story that you most need to hear right now for advice. So this is like asking your ancestors, asking your elders, asking spirit. The next card was the Strength card. This is really tapping into your inner strength, your resilience. This is using love and compassion and intuition. This is a soft strength versus the hard strength. So it's kind of the difference between using the hammer or using the feather. And this is a very soft strength, but it's using your inner strength, your inner resolve. Then we have the 5 of Cups. And what this is telling me, this card in particular, is that you're chasing something that's not meant for you. And that's what that golden ball is. She is so obsessed with it that she cannot think of anything else. It's this type of monomania. And as soon as that golden ball falls in the pond and she can't see it, she has no access to it, she's going to be very distraught, miserable. But you see the frog there? The frog is your new opportunity waiting to jump in and present itself to you. So I believe that, yes, you're going to have a prosperous move, but I feel that you're going to have a lot of opportunities around this. So you know, I'm an intuitive empath. And so when I look at these cards together, what it's telling me is that I don't necessarily think that your investment in a home is where your prosperity is. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying I think that there's another opportunity. Like let's say you were going to buy an investment home. Like it's a home, but it's also an investment home. I don't think that's where your prosperity is coming from. I think when you move, once you get there, you're going to find prosperity all around you, whether or not you're going to be working or if you're retired, a hobby, and you do something on the side. I'm not sure, whatever your situation is, but I feel after the move, that's when prosperity is going to be coming your way. I feel that you're really strong, and I feel that you'll be feeling into it and using your intuition, that you'll know when the right opportunity comes to you. But your question was about this prosperity, and my answer is yes. You're absolutely going to be prosperous because you are divinely in connection with God, and you are asking the universe. I'm getting a vision of you literally on your knees at night praying to God at the edge of your bed. Now, I'm not saying you do that, but this is the image that's being shown to me. So I'm getting that you have a direct connection to God, spirit, use whatever word you want, and that they hear you, and you have the intuition and connection to God to be able to see when something is being presented to you, whether it's going to be a subtle opportunity or whether it's going to be super strong. Because sometimes you can't miss it. Like it hits you over the head and you're like, oh my God, how lucky did I get? And other times it can be subtle. And sometimes we miss those opportunities. I am not getting that you're going to miss this opportunity. I'm getting that a lot of things are going to be presenting themselves to you, but it's after the move. It's not going to be the house itself. Does that make sense? It'll be things around you. So yes, your move will definitely be prosperous for you. All right, Linda, thank you for your question. Okay, so the next one is, hi, Nettie. Hi. Yes, you can have a love reading. Go ahead and post your question through PayPal. And the link is in the description below. We just went through that about 5 minutes ago. You can even go back and you can get the link, or it's in the description below. And it's a $10 minimum for those of you that don't know. Okay, so next question is from Devin. So Devin says, hi, Allison. I want to move to Florida. Another mover. See, I just throw them in there when they come in. I don't even look really. Anyways, so this is Devin, another move. It says, hi, Allison. I want to move to Florida in the next 6 months. What do the cards say? Thanks, Devin. Okay, let's go ahead. All right. What does the card say for Devin? We've got the Four of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you want to move to Florida. I think that you need to think pretty hard on this to make sure that this is the right move for you. This card is telling me that you really need to feel into it, use your intuition, and make sure that this is the right move for you. Just get that confirmation. I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I'm just saying Spirit is saying you need to really feel into it and get that confirmation and make sure. I feel that this is a really big move for you, whether you're on the other side of the country or a different climate. I feel that this move is huge, and that's why Spirit is saying, really go within and make sure that this is the right one for you. I mean, like meditate on it, take long walks on it, really close your eyes and feel into it. Come and visit here. The other card that's here is the Page of Wands. And I feel like what this is telling me is that you really want to be here. This is a younger energy. So I feel like you're very exuberant and that you really want to be. I'm in Florida. That's why I said here. So that you really want to be in Florida, but it might not be the right fit for you. I have this inkling that if you came here, you might not like it. It might not be exactly what you think it is. So that is something that's definitely coming through. I think that's why Spirit is telling you to really meditate on it and feel into it. I would almost say, let me show you the last card. So this is the Two of Pentacles, and this is just telling me that you really need to balance. And I feel that you need to look at this from a balanced perspective. If you're looking at this emotionally, that you really want to leave where you're at for a number of reasons. But if it's not where you really like, you're going to thrive for work, you like the climate here, because this is a hard climate to take. And there's a lot of disasters all the time because of the hurricanes and stuff. If you're not prepared for that, and if you're coming because you think like this, there's freedom here, I think that you really need to think long and hard on that to make sure that there's more than just that you're coming here for. Because let me tell you, I moved to Florida about, I think it's been 6 years ago. This weather is unbelievable. So you really need to make sure that this is a place that you can tolerate. So that's really the vibration I'm getting. I'm really getting that, you know, make sure, like, I feel like there's someone that's egging you on. And I feel like it's someone that's not necessarily out for your best interest, that's maybe planting the seed in your head, and that they're pushing you. Oh yeah, go to Florida. Oh yeah, oh, it's going to be great. And I feel like you need to push them away, and you need to spend quiet time by yourself in meditation and really make sure that this is the right move for you. I am really stressing this because I don't want to see you make a mistake. Because first of all, moving is expensive. It's dramatic. There's a lot involved, especially, you know, I don't know if you're married or if you have kids, but that's like everybody's life then is coming here. If it doesn't work out, then if you want to move somewhere else, it's more expense. So really feel into it to make sure whoever this person is that's planting the seed in your head, I really don't think they're out for your best interest. Do you see that? He's a troll under the bridge, and he can't wait for him to fall. See how he's balancing his load? You need to stay in balance. This person is going to push you out of balance and push you one direction or the other, but they are not out for your best interest. And so I just want to make sure that you really take that into consideration. If you're listening to other people's opinions around you, you need to really make sure that you're doing the right thing for you. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. So Devin, thank you. You know, I can't remember names when I'm channeling. I just can't. I stumble on my own dog's name or my cat's name. That's how bad it is. I'm somewhere else when I'm doing this work. Okay. So the next question. This is from Rogelio. So, hey, Allison, I don't have a specific question. Can you pull 3 cards for me? Absolutely. In fact, let me switch decks really quick. All right. Get some new energy in here. All right. So I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. All right. All right, let's get some cards for Rogelio. Oh my God, Rogelio. Oh my God. You have the card everybody wants. We've got the 10 of Cups. Oh my God, we have the Star. Rogelio, buy a lottery ticket. Oh my God. We've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so let me go ahead and feel into this. So what this is telling me is that you are one happy camper. That you have everything in your life right now. You have this happy, joyous family, this emotional satisfaction. You are loving life right now. You really love where you're at. It is just a beautiful, beautiful life for you. We have the Star card. You're in balance and harmony. You have faith in God, in the universe. A lot of healing came in for you in the past, and I think that's what's allowed you to really open your heart up and have this beautiful, loving vibration. And it's just flying off these cards. I actually have goosebumps. So, I mean, it's just a beautiful energy. I feel that you've done a lot of inner work, and what's really coming forward is that you've just got this bright light that's just shining out of you. I mean, your aura must be going out like a mile. You're just shining, and you're bright, and you're happy, and you're energetic. And it's just such a beautiful healing energy, this vibration. We also have the Queen of Wands, and this is telling me that you are in full-on creator mode, that your shining light has given you this beautiful charisma, and you have this creativity about you, this inspiration about you. It could be that you're starting your own business. Maybe you're starting a family. You're starting something that you're really laser focused on, and it is in a high vibration for you. You have absolutely no fear. You are boots on the ground, going balls out to create whatever you want. I have to say it like that because this energy is so intense and powerful. I just feel like you have done a lot of work. I don't feel like there's a lot of trauma. And if there was, you've done the work and you've done a lot of clearing because, man, you are vibing so high. You are just loving this life right now. I hope you're a public speaker and you get out there. You are definitely someone that has no fear. And I just see nothing but, blue skies, and you have the world before you. The world is your oyster. So that's what the universe wants to tell you. If there's anything that you want to bring into fruition right now, now is the time, because everything is lined up for you. It's absolutely beautiful. And you know what? The retrograde is done, and Lionsgate, everything that we just went through, you are moving at quantum jumps ahead of everything. So do whatever it is that you want right now. So thank you, Rogelio. Oh, super cool. I love that energy. I'm telling you, I love my clients. These people that are asking questions are just phenomenal. You can feel it in their energy. So the next one is from Lisa, not my friend Lisa. This is from a different Lisa. This is from client Lisa. And it says, "Hi, Allison. I want to start my own business doing massage. Will I be successful? Thanks, Lisa." Okay, let's get some cards on that. Oh, okay. Well, the tower just flipped out. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. That's not a bad thing. Don't be afraid. Okay, but it did flip out. I don't know if you can see it the way I have the camera set up. Oh, and for those of you that were wondering, yeah, I was going to have somebody from Fox News come and do it, but you know what? Now, I wasn't going to say it, but I am, because I had a couple of people ask me about it. So she flaked out on me. When she found out that she couldn't do like a YouTube show with me because Fox actually controls these people, she came by really quickly, and I love her. She's a really nice person, but as far as helping me do the equipment, which was the agreement to help me set up a professional YouTube studio, she totally flaked. And if she's watching, I love you, but you flaked out on me. I'm sorry. So anyways, I have to say that. So sorry, guys. When I can do it myself, I will do it myself, or I'm going to hire Geek Squad. Okay, 10 of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. Okay, Lisa, so this is what your cards are. You've got the Tower, the 10 of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Wands. And so what this is telling me is that you have a lot of things that you need to release before you start your massage business. So I think that some cycles need to come to an end. And once they do, I think that you're going to have a really successful business. But you've got some things inside that you need to deal with. I think that you need to set up some boundaries. I think that you need to spend more time focused on what you're going to set up as far as your business goes. I think what this is telling me is that you really just have a lot of baggage that needs to be released. And this could be people, places, things. Maybe it's your current business that you're working at, somebody else's establishment, because you want to go and start your own business. But this is just something that you really need to cut some ties with. And I think once you do that, because right now you're really burned out. And this is also about you not setting the right boundaries, taking on too many responsibilities, and it's not working out for you. So I think at your current job, it's not working out for you. Or maybe it's the way you're starting your business. If you're doing all the groundwork right now, it's not quite working out for you. And you need to get that under control so that you don't overextend yourself and burn out, because I feel like that's what's happening to you right now. And so once this happens, I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying you've got to get some things under control first, because we've got the Knight of Wands and he's just going to rush in and rush out. So as soon as this stuff has been taken care of, as soon as you have this type of release, and as soon as, you deal with all these different responsibilities and burdens that have been put on you, and it makes you burned out, by the way, too. It's twofold. You're going to have no problem going and starting your own business, but these issues need to be addressed first. If you don't address them, I do believe that you're going to have a really rough time. I'm not going to use the word failure, but I'm just going to say you're going to have a hard time. You are definitely going to be climbing out of a hole, because I think it'll put you in a financial and energetic hole. You need to get some other stuff taken care of first. All right. So thank you, Lisa, for your question. And like I said, it's about timing. It's not about not doing it. It's about timing. Okay, so thank you for your question. All right, so next question. This is from Teresa, and she's another person that asks every single week. I love you. Thank you, Teresa. And this is, hi, Allison. Do you see me meeting someone special in the near future? Thank you, Teresa. Thank you for your question. Let me go ahead. Actually, I'm going to get my love deck. Let me get my love deck. I love this deck. This is my Golden Art Nouveau. Hi, everybody. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Jim. BK Godardo, I think is what that. I'm trying to read off my phone. Okay. Yes, you can get a financial reading. You want to go ahead and submit your question. It's donation based. So you want to go ahead and submit your question through PayPal, and it's a $10 minimum. Sorry, it's in the description below, but I did not get a chance to put it in the chat tonight. So definitely read the description below. So the questions I'm doing are from people that have already submitted their questions. I have no problem taking more. You can also do a super chat if that's easier. Okay. All right. And so after Teresa's question, I'm actually going to check PayPal and to see if any super chats came in. I haven't seen any super chats, but I will check PayPal again. All right. So let's get some cards for Teresa. It says, do you see me meeting someone in the near future? Okay. So, oh, Teresa, I've got 3 of Swords. Hold on. Don't get afraid. I've got the King of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, Teresa, let me show you the cards. 3 of Swords, King of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. So I do see you meeting someone in the near future. However, there's something that you need to deal with first before you can meet someone. And that is, you need to pull the swords out of your own heart. There's some healing that you still need to go through. And once you do, then you will definitely be attracting somebody new. But there's something that's like a new hurt, actually. That's it's almost like, well, it's almost like a previous injury that's got a scab on it, but the scab has been pulled open. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by a new hurt, is that it's like something that's been lingering there, something that's old, but there's just enough there for it to still be an open wound. And that's what this card is showing me, is that there's still something that you have to heal from, that you're not fully recovered. I'm getting that you have the strength and the boldness to look at what it is that's hurting you, and you have the ability to heal yourself. I feel that you're also very charismatic, and that when you're ready and you're healed, that charisma will attract someone to you, someone of quality. And I feel that, like, this is a very mature energy, right? And I really feel that you're going to have that bold, energetic, charismatic attraction, that the both of you will see it in each other. You'll see it in each other's eyes. You'll feel it. You'll have that rapport with each other. I feel that this is about you really taking stock in a past relationship that has led to this type of broken heart, that you're really having to assess where you've been to see where it is that you're going to go. Because I think that with that 7 of Pentacles, it's at a crossroads. And I think you need to look at your past and to look at the type of person that you've been dealing with and the type of person that you've been dating, and look at these patterns and to see if that's the same pattern that you're finding in the next person that presents themselves, or have you been able to do the inner work, and if you're not happy with those past relationships and past people, to now find somebody new. It is not easy to break these patterns for anybody. And I feel that you're at a crossroads right now, and you're at a really good point in your life where you're able to really look at this honestly and see if there's any changes that need to take place, that you can see any red flags that come up for people that you're not meant to be with, and you can like just push it away without having like this emotional drama. Because I feel like you're very mature, that you're very intelligent, that you have a high emotional IQ, and that it's just like, I just feel that. So will you be meeting someone special? Yes, but you have to do the inner work. So I would imagine by the time you're done doing the inner work, that's when that person presents themselves. And at that point, you're not even looking. They just show up because you're focused on healing yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Do that kind of self-care. You know, really take care of yourself. And I think that, you know, healing this heart is priority number one for you. Okay, Teresa, thank you so much for your question. All right. Hi, everybody. Let me scroll. I was the other way. Hi, Tosh. Okay. Oh, from Fiji. Super cool. Welcome. All right. Okay, so this is a minute. Like I said, after Teresa's question, let me check PayPal, see if any new ones came in. I have a lot that were submitted today. Let me just see if anything new came in while we're live. Okay. All right. It's going to, like I said, with PayPal, I have to log back in. They log you out. I don't know if it's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever it is. Okay, yes. So I have a new one. This is going to be from Linda G. And it says, can you please pull 3 cards? Thank you. I just recently found you on YouTube, I think. Let me scroll down. Oops. Hold on. Let me scroll down. There. Let me pull it up in this other window. Okay. Yes, it says, thank you. I just recently found you on YouTube and I find you amazing. Oh, thank you, Linda. I appreciate it. This is second Linda for tonight. I love it. Thank you. So before I get started, I'm going to do this. Let me put your name on here and I'm going to add it to the pile. If your name is selected, you're going to get a free 30-minute reading with me. So let me put you on here, Linda. And yep, your last name is short enough. I can go ahead and put it on. I'm not going to announce it to everybody, but I'm going to put it on here. Okay, so it's going in here, and this is where I will pull it at the end. Okay, I'm going to shake it up and I'll pull it. Thank you, Linda. Okay, so the question is, can you please pull 3 cards for me? Thank you. Yes, I will. I'm going to use my love deck for you. All right. I love this deck. Golden Art Nouveau. Gorgeous. Okay. All right, let's get some cards for Linda. We have the Justice card. We have the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. We've got 2 9s for you. Okay, Linda, so this is what I've got. The Justice, I'm just going to show you the cards. 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. So what Spirit is telling me is that you are really standing in your truth right now. You are really put together. Everything is really in alignment for you. I feel like you're very well balanced. I feel that you're making just decisions. I also feel one of the energies that's coming through for me, because I feel into the cards. That's why you'll see me do this with my hands. One of the energies that's coming through is that this is a really good time for you to protect the innocent. And what this card is telling me is that, you know, so like if you know of any children that are maybe in a daycare or in school, or you have senior relatives or parents that are maybe in a nursing home, or someone that is mentally disabled around you. It could be, it doesn't have to be like a family member, it could be friends or family, or just someone, you know, that you know of. What this is telling me is that you need to protect the innocent. I feel like there's something around you that maybe you need to check in on them. So like, let's just say someone is at a senior care facility, like a nursing home. Don't announce that you're coming to let them know. Just show up and make sure that they're being well taken care of. You know, that if they're bedridden, that their diapers are changed, that they're getting the proper nutrition, the medication. Because there's been a lot going on that I've been seeing in the cards with clients where this is coming up a lot, but it's definitely coming up. It's part of the energy that's going on here. So, again, you don't even have to be related to them, but I feel that you're in a position of power that you have the ability to give them a voice when they can't speak. It could even be for pets. It could be for dogs, cats, birds, animals, anything that cannot speak for itself, there's a type of abuse, right? So this is very interesting. So I feel that you're in a position to act accordingly, to act very just, what this is telling me is that this is the lady of luxury. She's very independent. She has laser focus the way she's looking. And, she is really, she has worked really hard to get here. Let's put it that way. And she's very independent. And she's also very generous. You see all the pentacles that she has. She can give a few away and she still has a lot for herself. And this is an energy that's coming off for you. And I just feel that you have a lot going for you in your life right now. And I feel like you're loving life. I feel like you're independent and you're free. And I feel like you worked really hard to get there. I mean, I don't know your age. You could even be retired. And now it's like everything is really coming into fruition. But this is really a lot of independence and freedom is ringing through for me, for you in this reading. The other card that's coming up is the Nine of Wands. This is that wounded warrior energy. And this is just telling me that you're an incredibly strong person, that you've gone through a lot in your life and you are still standing and that nothing can knock you down. It's like you are still going strong. But I feel like you have been through a lot and that's made you a bigger and stronger person. And that is tying into this Justice card. And this is just telling me that, because of all your life history, it doesn't even matter how old you are. You could be 18 years old and have a lot of life history. You could have that old soul and that maturity where you've got your emotional and intellectual IQ right there and you're smarter than other people. And that is why I feel that you can speak for other people. This is what's coming through for me, is that you have the ability to do that because you have all of this life experience. And again, it doesn't matter how old you are. I just feel that you are tough and you're strong and you have really been through a lot. That's made you incredibly independent, very self-reliant, very intense. I feel you're a very intense person. Even if it's something that you keep inward, I feel that you're very intense and I think that you're very focused. And I think that you really are just a very balanced individual. But I think that you've definitely been through a lot. And that's what's coming through in the cards. So thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Linda. Thank you. Okay, let me go ahead and check and see if anything else has come in. All right. Hold on. I have to navigate around. Okay, yes, I have another question. This is from Ben. And he says, can you tell me, I love my clients. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad that resonated with you. Thank you. This is from Ben. So this is going to be some comic relief. And I love my clients for doing this too, because everyone's asking different things. And it says, can you tell me what my cat thinks of me? Thanks, Ben. Okay, Ben. I love this. All right. So I just add them in as they come in to me, guys. When you guys submit them on PayPal, I just line them up until we're ready to go on Tarot Tuesday. All right, Ben, what does your cat think of you? I'm using the love deck for this one. I mean, it just happened to be the one in my hand. It's not just love, but I like to say that because it's beautiful and gold. Okay. So your cat thinks the world of you. Let me get the other cards. I couldn't resist that. And then, so we've got the World card, we've got the Queen of Wands, and we've got the Six of Cups. Oh my God, your cat loves the ground you walk on. Okay. Look at these cards. The World, the Queen of Wands, which has a black cat right there, and the Six of Cups. This is all about love, right? Absolutely love. This is a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. This is that beautiful unconditional love. That's what your cat has for you. And your cat thinks the world of you. You are its world. He or she absolutely loves you to death. They love you. I mean, that's just, I wish I had more to say. It's just so simple and basic. And then with this card, this is just telling me that he or she loves you, is always with you, loves your energy. I think they find you very exciting and very charismatic. They're drawn to you. They always want to be around you. This is not a cat that's going to hide from you or be shy. This is a cat that always wants you to be in your company. This is a cat that's very affectionate. And I just feel like this cat's almost like a dog. It's so affectionate towards you, and it absolutely loves you. This cat just, I mean, you're his world or her world. I've got boys, so all my animals except for my one cat. I have two cats, but one is a girl. Everybody else in this household is a boy. So that's why I always say he. But that cat just thinks that you are the cat's meow. You are it. So thank you, Ben. What a cool question. That's nice to mix it up. Okay, so we've got that. All right. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, this is from Alex. Oops. Oh, I jumped. Sorry. It is from Alex. I jumped the number. Okay. So this is from Alex, and it says, will I find love this year? Thanks, Alex. Okay, Alex, let's look. And love deck. Like I said, a lot of people are asking for love readings. So I really want to make sure, like I said, if you missed it in the beginning, I do my Zodiac readings for all signs. And at the end of every reading now, for like a 10 or 15 minute portion, I'm going to end every reading with a love reading for people that are single and looking for someone. I don't know if you heard me before, but I was saying that I was originally going to do it for people that were having a hard time in a relationship. And during one of the signs, I think it was the air sign, I think it was Gemini, it came in and said, Spirit came in and said, no, you are not. You're going to do it for singles. So literally on the video, I re-announced it, and I just said, oh, sorry guys, this just happened. It's going to be for singles only. So, I listen to Spirit when it comes in. Okay, so let's get some cards for Alex. Okay, I've got Two of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, and the Magician. So will you find love this year? Yes, you will. I feel that it's about you staying in balance. This is about you having your mind, body, and soul in balance and having a good time in life. He's the juggler, and he should be smiling. It's one thing I don't like what the Rider-Waite did. He's supposed to be having fun. That's part of the card. I wish they would show him with a big smile on his face. So yeah, if you're staying in balance and you're having a really good time and you've got that beautiful energy about you, you're going to have a lot of choices present themselves in front of you, but you need to keep a clear head. That way you don't get confused on the choices or get fooled by someone that maybe is presenting themselves to be one thing when really they're another. I feel you have a really good head on your shoulders that you can see through that, but sometimes people are extremely manipulative, and I don't know if you're a man or a woman with the name Alex, but sometimes people, men or women, are extremely manipulative, and they try and fool you. Maybe they're not serious about love. I feel that you are. So just be careful that you definitely see through someone's projecting like they want it, but make sure you ask some questions and just see how they respond and feel into your intuition and see what that tells you, because I feel like you're really in touch with who you are and you have a really good head on your shoulders. We also have the Magician, so you can definitely bring in any type of love that you want. I don't feel that you need to wait. I feel that as long as you know what kind of relationship you want and what you don't want, I feel that you can bring it in. I feel that it's easy for you. I feel that you, again, this is another energy that's coming through, that you have this maturity about you where the mind, body, soul is in alignment. I kept telling you, I've got the best clients. I love the people that are asking these questions, is that you're so accomplished. And I feel like, again, another person that I can feel it in the energy that you've done the inner work, that you've done the work on yourself, that you're not afraid of it because you know what you want. I feel like maybe you got burned in the past, like most people, right? But I could feel it coming off the card that you got burned in the past. And so you spent some time figuring out what you want, what you don't want, because you never wanted to experience that pain again. I think that that was a great teacher for you and a life lesson, and you really learned a lot from it. I think that you broke a cycle if you were having a cycle with someone or that type of pattern. Like maybe you were dating the person that was like the wrong person for you. It didn't work out. You kept getting hurt. You didn't figure out why. I feel that over this last thing, last relationship that you had, that was a life lesson. I feel like you took a break from it and now you are ready. And let me tell you, you are ready with this magician. You're ready to bring someone beautiful into your life that's going to love you the way you love them. And I feel that your heart is wide open, and that's going to allow you to bring this relationship in. And it's a really beautiful energy. He's in charge of all the suits. He's in charge of the cups, the swords, the wands, the pentacles. So as above, so below. And this is just telling me that if you want it, you can call it in. Like you could have it next week, kind of call it in, right? But you've got to put yourself out there. Okay. Well, thank you, Alex. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay. Next one is going to be from Sandy. And this is, let's see. Can you pull some cards about Bitcoin? Okay. That's right. I remember when this came in. Can you pull some cards about Bitcoin? Is it still a good investment? Thanks, Sandy. Okay, Sandy, I'm going to pull that for you. Now, I have to say, I'm going to be transparent to everybody. I haven't followed Bitcoin in a long time, so I'm not even sure what it's doing right now. I don't know if it's like 60,000 or if it's 2,000. I have not been following it. So I'm going to pull a different deck for that one. I want to do this one. All right. Is it still a good investment? Let's get some cards. So this is good. I'm pulling the energy. So it's good that I don't know anything about it, by the way. Okay. Oh, the Hermit is the first card out. The Sun. Wow. And the Ten of Swords. Okay, interesting. Let me show you the cards. First card out was the Hermit, the Sun, and then the Ten of Swords. So what I feel, what's coming through me, is it still a good investment? You know what? I think it's going to depend on a lot of things. I think that that's something where, so I just want to say I'm getting mixed messages. So let me gather I'm getting images on this. So let me gather that. So I feel, okay. So what this card is telling me is that it depends on when you bought. It says, your question is it still a good investment? So it depends on when you bought, okay, is what I'm getting. So if you bought high and, are you going to sell high? If you bought high and it goes low, are you a bag holder, as the term is on that one? It just depends on when you bought. Excuse me. Sorry. And then I feel, though, it is a good investment, but you have to know how to play the market. You've got to really do your research. You don't want to buy high and then it drops, is what I'm getting. But I'm getting, if you bought at the right time or if you can time it right, yes, it's still a good investment. I feel that eventually it's going to come to an end. And I know that goes against a lot of what people think, but this is telling me that eventually it's going to come to an end. Whether or not that's going to be crypto coming to an end, whether it's Bitcoin coming to an end, whether it riding high is going to come to an end. I'm not getting a clear image on it. I'm just getting that it's going to eventually come to an end. I'm not getting a time frame off the vibration of the card. I'm not sure. I would say so what I'm getting when I'm feeling into these cards, because I want to try and get more information. I'm waiting for it to show itself to me. I really feel that it's something that's probably a really good investment to trade. I would not want to be a long-term holder of it. And I know that this goes against what a lot of people feel. But I'm just saying, this is the energy that's currently coming off the cards to me, is that that is not a good long-term investment. That it somehow it's coming to an end, and I'm not sure if, you know, like if the government steps in and says no, we're going to have our own coin. I mean, I know a little bit about crypto, but I don't know what it is exactly. Okay, all I'm getting is that I feel like Bitcoin will come to an end, but right now, yeah, if you bought at the right time, or if you know how to buy low and sell high, if you're going to do like those day trading or intraday trading, whatever it is, where you like every couple of days, you know, maybe, you know, you buy it. I'm throwing this out there because I don't even know the price of it. Let's say you buy at 20,000, goes up to 4, you sell it right away, you pay your fees, and then you make that profit and you play that little game. Okay. Because that's cryptocurrency. You play that game. And so like I said, if you buy low and sell high kind of thing, it's a good investment, not long term. I'm sorry, I know I'm repeating myself. I was waiting to see if I would get more downloads and more information. It's just not coming in. That's the only thing Spirit wants to give me right now. So thank you so much for that, Sandy. I appreciate that. Okay. So let's see. All right. So I'm just reviewing a little bit of the chat. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sunshine. Hi, Tristan. Hi, Sasha. So if you had a question, it's by donation only. So if you're new here, it's by donation and it's a $10 minimum, and you want to go ahead and post it in PayPal. You can do a super chat. PayPal is better. And the link is in the description below, because we're halfway through the program. So the link is in the description below. If your question comes in after I do the final question that's for the collective, I will answer your question the following Tarot Tuesday, because we go live every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Okay, so thank you, Sandy, for your question about Bitcoin. I appreciate it. I'm going to take a minute to tell you about the channel. This is a good opportunity for me to take a little bit of a break. If you can, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It helps out the channel. It's completely free. If you're enjoying this reading tonight and you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. Or if you have a missing person case, the link is in the description below. You can reach out to me at TarotbyAlison. That's Allison with one L, ALISON.com. You can book a 30 or 60-minute reading with me. And I'm just going to read this again, the missing person consultation, where you can discuss your missing person case with me. And let's see, the link is in the description below. And of course, Tarot Tuesday, every single Tuesday, we go live 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I answer your questions live. So definitely look for that. And you can watch the past episodes too, if you're curious as to how some of the other episodes are and some of the other questions. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and roll into the next question. And for those of you that are just joining us, these are people that submitted their questions through donation on PayPal. So I have a list of all the questions that came in, and I'm going through them. You can submit them now, and I will check PayPal in a few minutes. I'm going to answer a few more questions first. All right. So this is going to be from Jim, and this is not my moderator, Jim. This is another Jim. And he says, "Hi, Allison. Okay. Did the government or other agency create a portal from Skinwalker Ranch to Cape Coral, Florida?" This is my friend, by the way, that submitted this question, because I have been telling him that I saw somebody that was a Freemason, or still is a Freemason, discussing this on a show, that Skinwalker Ranch, it's up towards in the Utah area, and that, okay, I'm not the expert on Skinwalker Ranch. Just want to get that out there. That I guess a group of Russian scientists, or whoever they are, were coming over to try and create a portal from Skinwalker Ranch to Cape Coral, Florida. Now, I was telling my friend this because I live in Cape Coral, Florida, and the house that I was living at before I moved to the current one I'm in had a lot of paranormal activity, and a lot of it was demonic. And it was fucking scary. So anyways, I was telling my friend this, and then I saw that Brad Olson was there. A lot of people were there at this event when this speaker was going live. Wish I could find it. I posted it on my Facebook page a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago, whenever I saw it. My jaw dropped when he said Cape Coral, Florida, because it's such a fucking rinky-dink little town as far as I'm concerned. I could not believe it. Okay, anyways, that being said, let me just move this up. I found this to be incredibly scary if this is true. I feel that it is... So the psychic work that I do, I'm different than a lot of other psychics. I really feel that something like Stranger Things is actually real and that it is going on. And I believe that that show is predictive programming to let people to get it in your psyche. Okay. And I believe that something is going on, whether if they were able to create the portal, maybe it was already here, but this is them actively trying to create a portal in Cape Coral, Florida. So let's answer this question, okay? You guys know what I'm like. I have to really explain it to you. So did the government or other agency create a portal from Skinwalker Ranch to Cape Coral, Florida? This is scary, guys. I mean, I don't want to be here if there's a portal here like that. Oh my God. All right. Let's get some cards. Actually, you know what? Sorry, I'm going to use this deck for that question. I was too busy talking. I didn't realize which one I had on my hand. So this one, this is based on the Rider-Waite, but it has more of a magical bent to it. So let's go ahead and use this to answer that question. All right, here we go. Let's get some, God, I'm shaking. Oh my God, yuck. Oh, that's going to tell me it's true. Oh my God. First card is the Justice card. Three of Cups, and the Chariot. So they did do it. This is telling me with the Chariot, it's telling me that they had success in doing it. Whoever this agency is, whether it's our government or another government or some non-government agencies like some group, right, that's being sponsored by someone very wealthy. So this Justice card, I want to say, Linda, this is the card of justice in this deck, and this is also talking about protecting the innocent. I just want to tell you this is the same card as the Justice card that came up in your reading. So this card right here is telling me that they absolutely did. And okay, so the innocent don't know. So I'm just going to show you. So this is, let me see, I'm trying to do it backwards. This is a portal that was created, okay? And this is us as humans, okay? These are the innocent. They don't even know what's going on. These are people that are asleep, people that don't believe in psychic energy. They don't believe in the paranormal. They think it's just in movies. They're not awake to that aspect of the spiritual world. And that's okay. Okay, you know, we're all different. That's okay. But they also are set up to be prey. Okay. And that's what this card is telling me, is that they are set up to be prey, that we are set up to be prey. I mean, all of us are. Okay. Because whatever is coming through that portal, it's from a different dimension. It is, okay, I hate to use this word because it just gets thrown around so much. It's demonic. It is not out for our best interest. It is not a good thing. And so the question is, God, I am almost shaking. So did the government or other agency create a portal from Skinwalker Ranch to Cape Coral, Florida? Yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm like shaking. And I'm not a scared person. I am like shaking from this. It's like it's 20 degrees kind of shaking is what I feel is happening inside me right now. They absolutely did. Things are coming through the portal that want to harm us, that want to destroy this world, that want to destroy us. Now this is for Cape Coral, but think about CERN. This is something that's been going on for a while, and there's been a lot of activity. I feel that I feel that the people that created this are really having a good time and they're really glad they did. I think they're fucking psychopaths. I think that they don't care, that they don't really understand the big picture of what they've done, that they just want to say, wow, look what we did, look what we created. And then I don't even know if they're going to say, holy shit, look what we just unleashed on everything. I don't even know if they have that mentality, to be honest. And I'm saying that these might be very intelligent scientists as far as science goes, but I don't think that they're able to see beyond that. It's almost like they're psychopaths. Okay. And we know that a lot of people in power are, but I'm talking about the scientists right here. They're just celebrating their little accomplishment, which is a big accomplishment, but they're not looking at what they've just opened up. They are very successful at what they just did. There's a lot of things flying in here. A lot of things that they're not even aware of because they don't know what they just opened up. And there's a lot coming in here. Okay, these people are very successful at it. Yuck. Ugh, I don't want to be in Cape Coral, Florida. Yuck. So, my friend Jim, thank you for your question. I appreciate it. Did the government or other agency create a portal from Skinwalker Ranch to Cape Coral, Florida? They absolutely did. They were successful in that, and a lot of demonic entities are coming in. Yuck. A lot. Okay. Thanks, Jim. Sorry, guys. I hope that's not a downer, but these are things that we need to know about because we have to carry the light. We have to remain positive and diligent, and we need to know how to counteract these things. We need to be aware of what's going on because there's a lot, like in that card, there's a lot of, God, I'm shaking. There's a lot of things that we're just not aware of. Oh my God, I need to grab this. There's just a lot of things that we're not aware of that are coming through, and it's not good. Okay, so next question. Oh my God, let me just cleanse this with some selenite. So the next one is going to be from Melissa. It says, hi, Allison. My dad died a few years ago of cancer. Can you tell me if my dad is watching over me? Thanks, Melissa. Yes, I definitely can. Oh my God, I'm still shaking. Shit. Ugh, freaky. All right. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not being overly dramatic. I am just in shock that I'm still having that vibration coming from those cards from that question. Ugh. Okay. Let's get some cards from Melissa. Is your dad watching over you? Absolutely, he is. First card out is the Strength card. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Five of Cups. Oh my God. Yes, Melissa, he is absolutely watching over you. This is part of the divine. This is part of life. This is part of the world we live in. He's in a different dimension, so to speak. But he's absolutely here with you. He's watching over you. He loves you and he misses you dearly and he wants to be with you. I just feel this is the card of loss and of grief. And I feel that maybe there might have been some unfinished business between the two of you. And he wishes that he could have said a few more things that he didn't get a chance to say. If you see, this is the card of loss, but it's also the card of gratitude. So he's grieving over these emotions that are lost. But if he turns around, it can be the card of gratitude where he's grateful for you, okay? But he really is sad. He had some things that he wanted to say to you. I feel that he is here because he wants to protect you. I feel that, the Strength card is really positive and it's talking about your resilience and your strength. But I feel that he is here, right here with you. And that he is also kind of like that beautiful image of here you are. And he's a big angel wrapping his wings around you because he loves you and he wants to protect you. Even though you're strong and you can take care of yourself, he absolutely wants to help and be there with you and protect you. So I hope that that makes sense. I know that's a broad stroke, what I'm saying, but that's exactly what's coming through with this card. I just feel that, unfortunately, that was his destiny to pass away, however he did, because I know you didn't say, I'm sorry, you did say of cancer, that was his destiny. But I just feel that there's a lot of unfinished business between you, and it might be something that, maybe at night before you go to bed, maybe you can meditate and feel into it, or ask it, or when you're going on a walk or doing that kind of meditation, you can ask your dad if there's anything he wanted to tell you, and maybe you can get some divine downloads in your sleep or during your meditation where he can answer these questions, whether it's going to come in an image or a song on the radio that might stand out more than it usually does, right? So oh, well, maybe I should listen to that, or, oh, I haven't heard that song forever. And then you listen to the lyrics and you're like, oh my God, that was sent from my dad. Or like numerology, anything like that, and you might just get images. It might be words. It might be, like, for me, it's music. I get a lot of music downloads from spirit, songs I don't even know. I wake up and I just have a phrase and I have to go on YouTube and I just Google the phrase, and then the song comes up, because I also have the beat in my head. I mean, that's how weird it is. And I don't even know what it is. And then I Google it, and then I have to go to the YouTube, or not Google it, YouTube it. And then I go to the YouTube and I put in, now show the lyrics so I can actually read it, because sometimes when you listen to the music, you might miss the word, right? Unless you know the song. So anyhow, this is the type of information that's coming through. I think he wants to speak to you. And I think if you tap into that and ask that during a type of meditation, that you're going to get some answers. And it might not happen like right away, but I think if you keep working at it, that you'll get some downloads, and that he's definitely speaking with you. He's definitely there. I mean, he's got a beautiful energy, absolutely loves you. And he just wants nothing but the best for you. But he wants to protect you. So, whether that's just a fatherly love of protection, or if there's something going on in your life that he's trying to protect you from, it could be either or, but he's definitely there for you. So beautiful. Oh, Melissa, beautiful. I'm sorry for your loss too. That sucks. Okay, so thank you, Melissa, for your question. And the next one is from Adam, and he just says, Adam, sorry. He says, can you pull 3 cards for me? Thanks, Adam. Yes, I absolutely can. All right. All right. And I'll check PayPal in a minute for any new card. Okay, so these cards wanted to fly out for Adam. Okay, so, all right, interesting. So there's a difference between if I screw up the shuffle versus spirit actually flips them out when I shuffle. So interesting. All right. So Adam, these cards flew out for you. So spirit definitely has a direct message for you. The first one was the Tower. Then we have the Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe, and the Queen of Wands. So what this is telling me is that you either had a Tower moment or you're about to have a Tower moment. There's a lot that needs to be released around you. This could even be something where I feel that, Adam, and please don't take this wrong, I feel that there's something that maybe you were fooling yourself with, that you were a little delusional about, whether it's going to be a relationship, or maybe you tell yourself that you love your job and you don't, but you're trying to convince yourself that because you have to wake up and go to work every day. Or there's just something that's big in your life that you're about to have a Tower moment about. And it's going to bring you back down to earth, and it's going to rock your foundation. Whatever this is going to be for you, and that spirit is just saying, get ready, because you need to have that so that you can release what's no longer serving you and get rid of that baggage. And I'm getting, not only is it going to be emotional baggage, but that it's like physical baggage. So this could be a person or other people around you, friends, family, coworkers. I just feel like, I'm getting this image of you just like shaking this off. It's like they're like burdens that are on you and you're kind of shaking it off. These could be people that maybe that they're not out for your best interest, but you have to interact with them, but you're shaking them off at this point. And you benefit from it. I mean, I personally always welcome the tower, so I think that whatever is happening, it might not feel good in the moment while it's happening, but you are going to benefit tremendously and you're going to be so grateful it happened. It's kind of like I love this example. It's like someone that gets fired from their job and it's a job that they hated anyways, but they just didn't have the time to go out and look for it, or they just didn't have the effort or energy. And then they get fired from their job and, it stings a little bit at first, but then they go out and they find the job that they really love, or, allows them to do something different. And they're like, oh my God, that was like the best thing that happened to me. But they couldn't do it on their own. The universe had to step in and do it for them. And that's what's coming through for me right here. But I feel that it's bigger than just a job. I mean, it could just be the job, but I feel like it's about other people. I feel like there's people around you that are going to be shaken off, that are not out for your best interest. I feel that with this gift and blessing from the universe, with the Ace of Wands, that this is going to allow you to have a new beginning. This is out with the old, in with the new, and that is following the Tower. So that's huge. That's why I feel like, you're really going to be shaking a lot off. I think that this is going to be like a dramatic change. It's almost like, I'm not saying you're going to have this, but I'm saying this is an example. It's like when you see someone have a midlife crisis, they're shaking a lot off. Now, they might be a little delusional, but they're shaking a lot off that's not working for them. That's what's coming here. The universe is going to shake a lot off that's not working for you so that you can have this beautiful, great new beginning with this new adventure, whatever that might be for you. The third card that came out for you is the Queen of Wands. And this is just telling me that, you can really create, after you go through this and you have this new beginning, that it's very easy for you to step into this role to create the new you, to create a new job, a new hobby, a new relationship, a new anything. And I feel that you're very charismatic, that you have the ability to just really boldly step into whatever it is that you want to create. The energy is just thriving off this. I feel like, it's a really positive energy. I feel like if you follow your heart, that will really take you in the right direction. And I feel that like these people are almost choking your heart. I keep saying people because that's what it's really resonating with, but it could be anything. But I feel like someone's like choking it out of you. And when you shake all that off, you'll just be lighter and you'll just be able to step into who you really want to be and to the life you're really looking for. So some beautiful energy. Sorry. Thank you, Adam. I'm bad with names. Don't take it personally. All right. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. Okay. So let me get some water really quick. The next one's going to be from David. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So this is from David. And he says, hi, Allison. I'm thinking about retiring. Is this a good time? What do the cards say? All right, David, let's see. Great questions. All right. Let's get some energy for you and find out what's going on. Okay, another one. All right, so this card wanted to come out. We've got the Five of Cups. All right, let's get two more cards. We've got the King of Wands and the Moon. Okay, I'm thinking about retiring. Is this a good time? So I feel like you're really scared. I feel, because this card came out, well, let me show you the cards because I was going to jump right in. We've got the Five of Cups, we've got the King of Wands, and the Moon card. And so what I'm getting is that you're not a scared type person, but this decision is scary. And I just feel that you don't want to make the wrong decision, and this is just really weighing heavy on you. I'm actually getting that you really like your job, and that you really like where you're at, but I think that you really want to retire also. You're kind of torn, and that you're not sure. I'm getting the vibration is that you're not sure if you're leaving too early. And that's a tough one, because I feel that what this card is telling me is that you're really going to miss your job. I think you really like it. And I think that, you can retire or you can stay at your job. That's what this card is telling me, that either way, you're going to be happy and successful. So you're asking, is this a good time? I think so. I think that you're going to feel the loss, and I think that you're going to feel a sting when you leave, and it's going to be bigger than you thought. But this card is telling me you can do whatever you want. Whether you choose to stay at your job and work, you're going to be happy and successful. If you decide to retire, you're going to be happy and successful. You can probably create your own business. You can probably create a new hobby or lifestyle for yourself, travel, whatever. I feel that whatever you do, you're going to be very successful. This is a bold king, and he always wins, and this is your energy right here. So I would not be afraid of anything, but you do have a lot of fear coming up. We also have the Moon card. And this is telling me that you are very afraid of this decision, but I don't think you're that's not your personality. You're not a fearful person. I want to definitely reiterate that, but this decision is definitely scaring you. And it could be that maybe if you leave your job, you feel like you're not going to be able to go back. The company won't take you back if you feel like you made a mistake. So a big decision, but again, the cards are telling me that you can do whatever you want. It can go either way. Yes, it's a good time to retire. Yes, it's a good time to stay at your job. The decision is really yours. And I hope that you don't think that that's kind of like the universe is like cheating and not telling you. The universe is absolutely telling you that you have total success, that you can do whatever you want. So if you think leaving, you'll be okay, that's up to you. If you don't think that it's going to be a detrimental loss, because the problem, like what I'm getting for this card, is that especially, this is true for a lot of men, a lot of people in general, but a lot of men in particular, is that that's their identity, is how they define themselves, is what their work is. And for you to have, like, let's just say, because I don't know, you didn't say, but let's just say you'd worked at this company for 20 years. Well, that's a huge identity. That's your self-identity, And for you to walk away from that and retire, that means you're giving up that aspect of self. So maybe if that's what you want to do, you need to spend some time with it and work out the emotional transition. And like what I tell people when the Judgment card comes up is like, you need to take stock in yourself. It didn't come up here, but I'm just saying that this is the energy, is that you need to ask yourself, like, who am I now in 2024? Who am I now? Not who I was 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Who am I now? And what direction am I going in? So you ask yourself, who am I? What really makes me happy? Where do I see myself in 5 years? What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Who do I want to be with? How's my health doing? Is this a good time? Should I still be working full time? Should I just, go to part-time work? Should I be an independent contractor where, yes, I've retired from this job. Should I take on, like, maybe, do Fiverr, or I don't know what you do, but, do something like, maybe you want to do something different, do independent contractor jobs, whatever it is. There's other options out there. You could be a dog sitter. I mean, whatever. But now is the time that you need to really look inside and see what your options are, because I'm telling you right now, you're going to be successful at whatever you do. You have that energy about you, and you have the intelligence about you. You're totally lined up. Okay, so thank you, David. That's what the cards want to tell you as far as retiring goes. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so next question. We're almost done. I think I have, let me just scroll down here. I have one more question, and then I'm going to check PayPal, and then I'm going to read for the collective. So we're about to wind it up here. So this is final call. If anybody's watching and they want to submit a question, go ahead and send it through PayPal or in a super chat. And again, it's a $10 minimum. So The link is in the description below. All right, so this one's going to be from Deborah, and it says, what do the cards say about me starting a business? Thank you, Deborah. Okay, so we don't know anything else about that. What do the cards say about you starting a business? All right, let's get some cards. I don't know what happened to my voice tonight. I've been talking all day, so eventually the voice gives out. All righty, so let's get some cards. The Lover's card. Deborah, I don't even need to pull any more cards, but I'm going to. But this is just telling me that you absolutely start your business. This is divinely blessed. This is the business you're meant to have. This is in total alignment with you as a person in your mind, body, and your soul. We have the Page of Wands and the Ten of Swords. I'm going to show you the cards. Okay. All right, so this is just telling me that this is in alignment with who you are, that this is exactly what you're meant to be, that this is your destiny, it's your divine path, you're being blessed by God. This resonates with your ethics, your morals, your values, you name it, it is right in alignment. If you had to name the perfect job, the perfect business, and you had 10 check boxes, this is hitting 8 or 9. Nothing's perfect, but you are right there. You're very, very close. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Then we have this Page of Wands, and this is that new opportunity, that enthusiastic spark for you to go and start your business is what Spirit is saying. You absolutely need to go and do it. You need to put out any old cycles. You need to just set them aside, because what's coming in for you is all new. So any negative ideas, if you gaslight yourself over starting up your own business, go ahead and end those, because really everything is wide open for you. But again, I have to stress, you do have some cycles coming to an end. So it could be people, places, things, old ideas of yourself or who you were will be coming to an end, because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So old versions of self coming to an end. It could even be relationships with people. You know, maybe when you start your own business, people get jealous, they don't understand, or you don't get a chance to see them, or maybe they really weren't your friends. I mean, you never know. Or people outgrow each other. You know, there could be a lot of different issues, but you could even see people kind of like going away. And that's not a bad thing, because new people come and go. You know, everyone's on their own path. But I'm getting that, man, go for it. Uber success is coming in for you. All right, Deborah, thank you so much for your question. I'm going to check PayPal, like I said, one more time. If anything new has come in, I'll go ahead and answer it. And then we're going to end tonight's show with a collective pull. So let me log back into PayPal. As you know, it times me out. Okay. And this is a good opportunity for me to just say, if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I appreciate it. Okay. No more questions came in. So I'm going to do a reading for the collective. Let me go ahead and pull this up. Okay. So let's go ahead, and after I do the reading for the collective, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose tonight's winner. Okay. All right. So I'm reading for the collective. I'm going to actually use the love deck. Okay. I really feel so strongly about that. When you look at my Zodiac readings, like I said, I'm going to end each one with a 10 or 15 minute reading for people that are single and they're looking for someone, because I think that's the best thing we can do in this world is have love. You need love in your life, okay? All right, so these cards wanted to fly out for the collective. I'm going to take them in the order that they came in. 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and 2 of Pentacles. I'm going to pull one more. All right, one more. All right, look at this. 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, no major arcanas. Let me just show you this. I'm going to get one more. Okay. Let me put them back in the exact order. So I'm pulling the energy for the collective. And what this is telling me is that Everybody that's out here watching has a lot of choices. Now it's up to you to use your responsibility to make the right choice for yourself. And for some of you, you might have clouded judgment. You might be swinging one way or the other, but that's when it's time for you to come into balance. So if you feel like you're emotionally overreacting to something, see if you can catch yourself and come back into balance to really, have your mind, body, soul in alignment. I think most of the people watching here probably already understand that about themselves, but sometimes if you have a bad temper, sometimes it can send you the other way. If you're upset about something, it can send you another way. But this is about you kind of reining that in any extreme and getting yourself in balance. We're human. We're always going to have these emotions. But this is a theme that's coming up in this reading right now, is to get yourself balanced. So that could be balancing your health. That could be eating right, eating the proper nutrition, taking care of yourself, making sure you get a walk in or you exercise. I feel, because, this is Pentacles. This is also about your health, right? This is the 3D world. This is going to be health, finances, friends, family, pets, location. This card is also about having a good time. And that is something I'm about to touch on, that all of these cards are talking about you having a good time. I think if you're not having fun right now, and you don't have to go out and do anything crazy, but if you're not having fun right now, you need to introduce some more fun into your life, whatever fun is for you. I don't care if it's doing backflips, if it's calling your girlfriends and you go out for ice cream or coffee, or, you take a walk on the beach or the park, or whatever it is that you need to do. You need to have more fun in your life, more interaction with fun, whatever your version of fun is, okay? Because you're really going to benefit from that. And I think that will help balance you out. We've got this Two of Cups here also. So this is telling me about friendship, and that, you need to have people around you that you love, and they could come and go. This is not necessarily a long-term relationship, and this is also not necessarily a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be you having a truce with yourself. This could be romantic, okay? But this is also not a long-term card. So whoever might come into your life, it could be for a short period of time. You have a great time together. Everything is wonderful, whether it's a friend or a romantic relationship. And then they go on their way, you go on your way, and it was great. But it's something that is going to be coming into fruition. For some of you, maybe it does turn into a deep relationship, whether it's a friendship, a platonic friendship, or a romantic relationship. But at this stage, this is just telling me that it's starting off temporary. We also have the Three of Pentacles, and this is telling me that you're going to be around people that are quality. With the Three of Pentacles, it's about quality work. I'm getting that this is about quality people that are coming into your life, and that you need to be open to that and aware of it. And also the polka dotted, what would you call that? I guess a cloak in the tarot also represents having a good time, having fun. It's also in the Seven of Swords. So this is really a time, Spirit is also reminding you again, it's really important to have a good time. And that's really tying into getting your vibration up, right? Because at the end of the day, what's happening when you're having fun? What happens when you're in love? You're vibing high. It's really about getting your vibration up. Don't be sad if you can avoid it. If you're sad, you need to do the inner work and process that so you can move through that. There's always stages of grief. If you have the loss of a loved one or a pet or something, that's really hurt you, you need to go through those stages so that your body doesn't absorb that into its connective tissues and into its organs, right? Like when people are really angry, it usually shows up, from what I understand, in the back. And so people that have back problems are usually like really angry, even if they internalize it and don't express it. I'm not saying every angry person has back problems, but it can manifest itself in a physical fashion. So really look at that. I just feel you have quality people coming in, and you should embrace that. And I think you're really going to work, together, but it's not going to feel like work. So this could, and when I say work together, let me back up. Not in a career or work situation, but where you kind of like work together. Like maybe you meet doing yoga, maybe you meet swimming, maybe you meet at a volunteer thing. Maybe, you know, maybe you serve food to the homeless and you're meeting quality people that are doing the same thing. They're there for their own reasons, but they're doing something that's quality. They really believe in it. They're not fake. They're just like really good, solid, down to earth people. And I just feel like that's what's coming in for the collective. Okay. So that's it. I'm going to go ahead now and choose somebody. And I just want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. And thank you for everybody that's watching the replay, because I know a lot of people are in different time zones and they watch the replay. They're not here live. So thank you everybody for being here. Now I'm going to go ahead and shake this up. Oh, that's something just there. Okay. I thought it stuck to me. All right. So let me go ahead and choose someone. Okay. That's Rogelio. I hope I spelled your name right. Sorry. Okay. So Rogelio, you are tonight's winner. You did a PayPal, so I have your email, and I will go ahead and send you an email that you won a 30-minute reading with me, and you've got 30 days to use it or it's going to expire. So definitely reach out to me and I will put you on the schedule. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait. And that's tonight's lucky winner. Okay, so what else do I want to say? All right, so anybody that submits a question after we just ended, I will read your question the following Tarot Tuesday. Okay, so you will not be left out. And I am booked out, like I said, until September 30th. I'm going to say October 15th because I do have things off calendar, but I'm always able to work people in. Okay, because I don't overwork myself. That's one thing. I don't want to burn out. You know, psychic work is intense. So I booked out until, let's say, October 15th. So if you want a reading with me, please schedule it soon. And please check out my videos on YouTube and Rumble where I read for all signs. My Rumble is new, so please show me some love over there. I've got over 4,000 people on YouTube, and I think I have 20 people on Rumble. People are watching, but they're not like hitting the follow. So please go ahead and follow me over there. There's going to come a point, I'm sure, that I will be banned off YouTube or something will happen because that's the drama of YouTube. So make sure you're on Rumble too. Even if you don't watch Rumble, just make sure you follow me over there. And of course, Tarot Tuesday, every Tuesday night, I go live 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It is donation-based. The link is in the description below. It's a $10 minimum. And if you would like to book a personal reading or a missing persons consultation, the link is in the description below. It'll take you to my website, TarotbyAlison. It's Allison with one L, ALISON.com. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you for Tarot Tuesday. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. And thank you to my moderators and Lisa. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. All right, I'm going to end this.